feel the vibes.
What is good, everybody? It's me again, and I'm back with another video. Alright, just in case you're new to this channel, my name is Milsue, and on this channel we do content based on minimalism, inspiration, lifestyle, and self-development, basically to help you become the best version of yourself as a young person. So if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And before we get into the video, can you just click that like button for me, because it helps every single time you do that. All right, so let's jump into today's video already. So guys, today we're going over 7 myths about minimalism, things that people assume minimalism is. And while I state out this myth, I'm actually going to be telling you what minimalism is not, and I hope that's okay. All right, so let's jump right into it already. The first myth we're going to be going over right now is this: that minimalism has a certain aesthetic. And that is not true. That is not true. And I understand why people say this, because when you browse minimalism, you basically see white and black, the whole apartment color, the whole thumbnail picture colors is just basically white or black. Being a minimalist doesn't take away what you love and what you do not love. I know minimalists that their favorite color is yellow, and they implement that in their videos. All right, so the essence of the white or black thing that you see every single time is just to show simplicity, because white has a way of showing you simplicity, and that is what minimalism is about. That you like a certain color does not take away the minimalist in you. The second myth about minimalism is that minimalists are not sentimental. That one got me hanging. The fact that you put away the things that are not necessary in your life so that you can focus on the most important things doesn't mean you're not sentimental. When we declutter a lot of things in our homes, in our apartments, in our lives, doesn't mean that we don't have things that are very important that we hold on to. We have old pictures that bring good memories of our past and everything. Okay, so being a minimalist doesn't mean that you just have to trash everything that is sentimental to you, or things that remind you of good stuff, or whatever it may be. So that's totally a lie, man. The third myth I found about minimalism will blow your mind. When I saw this, I didn't even know how to react. It got me hanging as well. Okay, that minimalism will negatively affect the way you relate with people. And I'm wondering, how does that even make sense? Because I feel like the way you relate with people has a lot to do with your character. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody's journey is different. And you can't really say that because we are decluttering people in our lives, people that no longer add value to our lives, doesn't mean that we are negatively relating with people. It just means that we want to focus on the most important people in our lives, people that give us value. So I do not see how that goes to the area of negativity. The only way someone can negatively relate to others is if the person is full of negativity. If you're all about negativity, and I feel like that has a lot to do with personality and character, and not minimalism. Now the fourth one is funny because it's not anywhere close to the truth, that minimalists can only have a certain number of items. Well, I can't even talk about it because it doesn't make sense. Imagine you owning a certain number of items just because you're a minimalist. Okay, does that mean you don't need other things? Okay, I would say this over and over again, that we declutter things that don't make sense in our lives doesn't mean we don't need other things. Okay, what you find out in the lifestyle of most minimalists is that they do not spend extravagantly. They do not spend on things that don't make sense to them. Rather, they use that money they would spend on things rampantly and get something that will be of great value to them. All right, so it doesn't mean that you have to count your possessions. It doesn't mean that in minimalism you have to count a certain number of cars you have to own unless you're disqualified from being a minimalist. That doesn't even make sense. So minimalism or minimalists don't own a certain number of items. I don't even know the number of items I own as a minimalist. The next one is that minimalists wear the same thing every day and they do not have style. Man, I still go down to the personality matter, because being a minimalist doesn't restrict you to some certain kind of clothing or to some certain type of style. All right, get that right. It doesn't restrict you to anything. It still goes down to personality, and while it goes down to personality, it still goes down to simplicity. All right, every minimalist wants to stay as simple as possible, and this is why they stick with the kind of style they want to stick with. There is no conventional style for minimalism. Like me, I roll with my own style. Okay, I don't have to dress in a certain way, so I go with the things, the kind of clothing that match my style and my personality, and that is it for me. But the thing is, I don't allow these type of possessions to have clutter in my life, and that is why people assume this. Now, the next one also blows my mind, that minimalists do not own nice things. I have a lot of nice things, man. I have a nice watch right here, and I have a whole lot of other nice things. All right, remember me saying that we don't purchase a whole lot of things so that we can get more good stuffs, more quality stuffs, and I think minimalists have the nicest things. Okay, don't even go there. So we have nice things. That you are a minimalist doesn't restrict you from getting a certain mansion that you love, a Lamborghini that you love to get, or something. If you have the money and you want to go for it, it's good and fine. But what we do as minimalists is that we keep it simple and straightforward, and that helps our lives a lot, man. A whole lot, man. So we own nice things. I own nice things, man, and I'm pretty sure you own nice things as well. But if you don't own nice things, go get yourself some nice things. All right, now the seventh and the last myth about minimalism I'm going to be talking about today is that minimalism is boring. Well, before I stepped into minimalism, I used to think like this, right? I thought that minimalism is all about, not doing what we love to do, and all this extra stuff. But when I came closer, I realized that minimalism actually helps you focus on these things that you love to do, so that you can even do it better. So I do not see any boredom in that. All right, so what minimalism helps you do is to declutter the unnecessary things, and all that helps you focus on the most important things, the things that gives you joy and happiness, and that doesn't sound boring to me. That is amazing to me, because it helps you creatively and it boosts your productivity level as well. So boredom just has to do with you, man. It doesn't have anything to do with minimalism. And practicing minimalism has helped me a lot, because I can't remember the last time I was bored, because every single time I'm taking creative steps to help boost my productivity. So minimalism is not boring in any way. It's actually the best thing that you can practice as a young person. I really do appreciate you for watching this video. It means a whole lot to me. Please like if you haven't, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Okay, I will see you in my next video, and until then, guys, peace.